Hi, good morning. Good morning to you. How are you doing on this beautiful, beautiful Tuesday morning? So, my name is Amara Miracle Ndonofit Nichukuneke, and I am that realtor that you do not know that you need yet. And that's why I make the videos that I make, so I could explain to you what realtorship means, explain to you how real estate works in Nigeria, and make you understand that I am that realtor that you need. So I realized something. I've had my channel for a while, and then it went crickets and wall giggles. That means it was silent for a while. I had some things I was dealing with, and then when I was done dealing with those things and actually acquiring more learning new things about the industry that I function in, the real estate industry, I came back and reopened my channel. So I realized something, that a lot of new subscribers are coming in who do not know who I am, and they might be skeptical about committing their investments, their monies, to someone that they do not know anything about. So today in this video, basically I'm going to introduce myself, so you get to know whose face you see, whose voice you hear, and know whether this person is trustworthy enough to follow. So like I said, my name is Amara Miracle Ndonofit. Amara hails from Enugu State, Obinofia and Diago in the Ziago local government area of Enugu State. And Amara is married to an Akwa Ibom man. Yes, she's married to an Akwa Ibom man. They make the best husbands, I don't know. But that's my own submission, right? They make the best husbands. My husband is amazing. Yeah, he's amazing. I say that everywhere. So sorry, don't pick offense. He is really amazing. Amara is a lecturer at the University of Nigeria in Nsukka. I teach chemistry at the Department of Science Laboratory Technology. And Amara is a realtor, as a matter of fact, a top realtor in Enugu State. And I work with the real estate company Browdy Global, proudly owned by Mr. Jeff Anozie. Amara is a writer. I ghostwrite. I've ghostwritten a lot of books, novels, stories. Amara is also a singer. I sing gospel, though purely gospel. I sing. What else does Amara do? I have a product called Amy's Abacha. It's instant abacha. That's where you have abacha like noodles. The abacha, the spices, the oil bean, everything is inside one pack, and whatever is in the pack is commensurate to the pack. It's an amazing thing that I I discovered sometime last 2 years, but really went live with it last year. So why did I discover that? Because I don't like stress. I do not like stress. You know that thing about going to the market, going to buy things, and then coming back to start cooking. So tiring. And abacha is one food I like, right? So I had to find a way to make it easier for myself. And making it easier for myself, in turn, I made it easier for a whole lot of other people. So yes, I do not only sell land, I also sell abacha. It's called Amy's Abacha, instant African salad. So you can actually, beyond buying land, you can also place your orders, and you can be a distributor in whatever country you are, whatever state you are. We can send it across to you. Is there any other thing? Am I forgetting anything? Yeah, I guess that will be all for now. So in our last videos, we talked about the legal reforms that are come up in Nigeria, how Nigeria is a prime place for investments in land. We talked about location. We talked about the different land investments one can do in Nigeria. We talked about several things, right? Several things that one needs to know before investing in land in Nigeria. So we're going to continue. Today we are talking about the legal considerations for land ownership in Nigeria. What are the things you need to consider legally? You see, as a top realtor, I understand the significance of navigating the legal terrain in Nigeria, of knowing what is obtainable and what is not obtainable. And that is why I am here to share with you what you should know as an investor in land in Nigeria so you don't get into trouble or you don't get embroiled in court cases that could be avoided. Right. So we'll be talking about key topics like land titles, property registration, challenges that investors may encounter legally in getting lands. So let's talk about first, why is it important? Why is it important to be clear about the um, legal legal how do I put it, about the legal implications of the land you're buying, of the property you're buying, of the documents the land has. Why do we need to talk about it? You see, when you have the proper documents, it safeguards your investments and gives you peace of mind. You do not have to worry yourself that tomorrow you wake up and then someone is fighting over your land, or the government suddenly says we are passing a road through your land. Those things are a thing, right? It's happened. Okay. There are instances where, especially when you buy land from village head or from father or mother, they are selling their land, and you buy the land, do everything you're supposed to do. And then the first son comes from abroad 2 years later, 3 years later, 5 years later, and decides that no, they should not have sold this land. Bagam, you have entered trouble. The drama starts. You start going to court and all that. Now, imagine if you live abroad and there is trouble over a land that you bought. How are you going to handle it? How will you go to court? How will you get a lawyer? All those things become a problem. So that is my job, to make sure you know the legal implications, the legal reforms going on, the land titles that you need to have, everything you need to do legally to ensure that you have a smooth acquisition of your land, a smooth acquisition of your investments. So let's talk about the land titles that we have in Nigeria. We have several land titles. We have the C of O, of course. We have the right of occupancy. We have the deed of assignment. These are several, which the deed of assignment is also called the governor's consent. These are several legal documents, titles for lands in Nigeria. And we're going to be taking it one after the other, explaining what each one means, what you should have, why you should have what, and what you can make do with and what you can forego. You must not have all these documents that I mentioned for your land. There are those that can be forgone, and there are those that you must have. So in our next video, I'm going to start on the first one, which is the certificate of occupancy, the C of O. But let me shock you before I leave you. Do you know that having just a C of O is not enough evidence that you own a land? There are people who think once you have a C of O, that's it. That's all you need to have. It's not true. If you have only the C of O, there's another particular document that if you do not have it, is as well as you do not own the land. So you need to be informed. You need to be aware so you can make the right decisions. Once again, it's a pleasure having you. Please hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed to this channel, and so that you can get notifications when the videos pop up, because you'll be learning a lot that can guide you in your investments. And remember, for all your concerns and questions about lands and properties in Nigeria, especially in southeastern Nigeria, I am your go-to girl, because I'm a top realtor and I know what you need and I can help you get the best deals. So see you in the next video. Stay with me.